So you're looking to get into the Sonic franchise. Well, first thing you need to know is that us Sonic fans didn't get here by choice. So, this is very brave of you. There's so many Sonic games out there that picking out a starting point is complicated. So, if you're a newbie, I've compiled a list of the best Sonic games to start out with. And if you're already a Sonic fan, then tell me how accurate this is and make some suggestions in the comments. Now, Sonic has gone through a whole lot of different gameplay styles over the years, so it's best for you to understand what the franchise can offer. First, we've got the classic style. These are 2D sprite-based games that focus on momentum-style gameplay. The objective is to get to the end of a stage as efficiently as possible by using your rolling ability to gain extra speed while going downhill. Then we got the adventure style. These are 3D platformer games where the objective can vary, but is usually about getting to the end of a stage. Like the classic style, it has an exploration element to it as well, seen with the gameplay of some of the side characters. And finally, we have the boost style, where Sonic has a boost button and the objective is to get to the end of a stage with the highest score possible to get the highest rank, that being an S. I would say to get the biggest perspective of the franchise, you need to play a bit of every style, so here are the best and most accessible games to start out with. For the classic style, I would get Sonic 2 Absolute and Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited. These are widescreen versions of the original Sega Genesis games and are both easy to mod, easy to set up, and feature a plethora of quality of life improvements that just make the original games so much better. If you only have access to a console though, I would suggest Sonic Origins. It's a compilation of Sonic 1, 2, CD, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles for modern platforms. A downside is that it has a pretty steep price tag of $40, so make sure you get it while it's on sale. Though of course you can always go for Sonic Mania. It's a completely original modern successor to the classic games, made by the people who remade the original Sega Genesis games for mobile devices. These guys know their stuff. It's available on practically every current gen console, so I would highly recommend it if you're interested. For the adventure style, I would go for Sonic 3D Origins, which features all the early 3D Sonic games in one easy to access package. I wish it was that easy. Yeah, if the only thing you have is a PS4 or a Nintendo Switch, you're out of luck. You're gonna have to play Sonic Forces. It's a damn shame too, because these are some of the best Sonic experiences, not you, that you can have. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 specifically are some of the best video games in general, and it's a shame they aren't available for more people to play. Yup, that's me. You may be wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, apparently during the writing of this video, I completely forgot that Xbox consoles existed. You can actually play all of the Sonic games I write off as PC exclusive for the rest of the video on Xbox, so please keep my obliviously unaware past self in mind when watching this upcoming section. Thank you. If you have Steam, you can still buy the adventure games, but these ports are less than ideal. Sonic Adventure looks objectively worse than the original Dreamcast version, and Sonic Adventure 2 completely fucks up the audio mixing. Can you still hear me? There are loads of great videos out there documenting the differences between these ports and how to install mods to get the best experience possible, but just to sum it up, for Sonic Adventure, you're gonna want to install the SADX mod manager, as well as the Dreamcast conversion mod, which imports all the graphics from the original Dreamcast version of the game into the ass-cheek shitport. While SA2 doesn't have any major graphical issues like SADX, the port still messes up multiple aspects of the game, like the sound mixing. It has a very similar mod manager that you can install to improve the game, so I would still recommend checking it out. Both also feature codes within the managers themselves that basically act as pre-installed quality of life improvements. Though you can always check out the official, unofficial game banana pages for them if you want to get your hands on more mods, cause trust me, there are some actual bangers out there. Lastly, for the boost style, I'd recommend Sonic Generations. Don't confuse that with Sonic Origins, which is a weird thing for me to say, but I've seen it happen before, so I guess I have to say it. This is also just the entry-level Sonic game that I would recommend to anyone who's curious about the franchise. Like people who are interested enough, but not to a point where they want to purchase multiple games. Sonic Generations features modern Sonic and classic Sonic going through a bunch of zones from their past to defeat this big freaky time monster. It has some of the best level design in the series, and an amazing selection of old environments, beautifully remastering the whole Pixar movie like 3D style they've had going from Sonic Unleashed to this game. The boosting gameplay was probably at its peak here, and classic Sonic's gameplay, while different from the real side-scrollers, is just so much fun. So where do I get this amazing game, you may be asking? On Steam. The only boost games that are currently available on modern platforms are Sonic Forces and Sonic Colors Ultimate. I wouldn't have a problem with this if the games were good. Look, Forces is fine, but is incredibly bland and mediocre compared to Generations or even Unleashed. Sonic Colors is actually a pretty damn good game, but Ultimate specifically is another Sonic Adventure DX situation, and unfortunately, the mods haven't gotten far enough to completely fix it yet. So if you're on console, then I'm sorry, like, dust off your PS3 or something. The truth is that the Sonic series actually has a lot of amazing games that often get overlooked by gamers because Sonic 06 was created more than 15 years ago and is a game that exists. So I hope you have fun playing some of the games that I touched on here, but before you start diving in, I think it's important for you to watch more of my videos first. Because, like, I make Sonic content, and, you know, it's important to know stuff about the franchise before you actually start playing.